Hey, it's your girl, Boss Lady Trees, and I'm coming to y'all with another one. So basically, this is going to be a voiceover, guys, because I'm definitely not about to sit up here and re-record this video because as y'all can see, I'm sitting here, I'm talking, my mic is on. At least I thought my mic was on, but my mic was literally not on, you guys, like at all. And I'm a little salty about it because I really wanted you guys to get the full effect, the raw, the uncut, the unedited, just behind the scenes type of everything, right? Basically, this was me telling my story in regards to how I started Nikki's Candle Wax Bar, right? So I just said that I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna show you guys, while I'm telling the story, I'm also making 5 candles, right? The 5 candles that I'm making here is So Fresh, So Clean cotton. So basically, that was me. I had just measured out my wax on the scale, and I was just really talking, right? I was getting into it because I'm just like, hey, whatever. So then I got up because behind me right here is my wax melt. I'm pouring the wax inside of it. It was 48 ounces of wax. 48 ounces of wax actually makes 10 ounce candle jars, right? So I'm like, okay, well, what the heck? Let's just go ahead, and I'm not about to edit anything. I'm just going to go ahead and tell my story. You see me messing with my mic because I'm just trying to make sure that it's on. So I seen the green light, but then all of a sudden, when I finished the video, there was no sound. So I'm going to kind of make out what I was saying. I can't get it verbatimly because, remind you, it was a whole video. I'm just going to go ahead and do this voiceover the best that I can. So basically, I was just telling my story. Oh, before we get started on me telling my story, I also, what I was looking at over to the side was my scale, because on my scale, I had my funnel, my plastic funnel, to where I was doing the measurements of my fragrance that I was going to use. So that was me reaching for the clean cotton. I was going to, because I had 2 bottles, so I was just going to start off with the one that I already had first. And then I was going to go ahead and use what I had just bought. So anyways, we winded up using 4.3 ounces of the clean cotton is how many ounces we actually use in a 48 ounce wax. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to, because math is not, I hate math. I didn't like it when I was in school, and I definitely don't like it now. And when I tell you guys, math is required in making candles. So before you guys even think about wanting to start your own candle business or anything like that, just make sure that you know that it comes with a lot of math. It comes with a lot of numbers, and you have to be on point with everything. And also, it does take a lot of testing. It takes a lot of testing of trying to, make sure that you have the right jars for the right wax, the right wigs. Either you go with the cotton, the eco, the wood. I mean, whichever one that you choose to go with. Like at first, I started off with the Eco wicks, which I find them to be amazing, great. I love them, but I moved away from the wig, the Eco wigs. I decided to go with the wood crackling boosters. Wait, did I say it right? If I didn't, correct me. Oh well. But the crackling booster wood wicks is what I go with now for my 14-ounce jars. The 10-ounce jars that I'm making is for my giveaways. I do those. So guys, make sure that you go and sign up. Just make sure you go and sign up, get on my email listing, so that you would know when I'm doing giveaways and things like that, because you telling a friend or a family member and then they're going to get on the email listing, so they're going to purchase. So anytime that you tell a person to tell a person to tell a person, just imagine you getting free things, they're getting free things, that person is getting something free. Because why? I love giving away free things, right? So you never know what you might get, free, right? I'm always just throwing some things in there once you purchase, I have discounts. I love doing discounts. That's just me, guys, just thinking, and I'm just talking away, starting my story on how I started Nikki's Candle Wax Bar. So just to kind of give you guys just a summary of me, I'm Boss Lady Trees, and I am the owner of Nikki's Candle Wax Bar. And I didn't start making candles because it sounded cute. I started because I was going through a real hard season in my life. There was a time when I felt stuck and overwhelmed and honestly depressed. I needed something that brought me peace, something that slowed my mind down, something that made me feel like me again. And one day I started making candles. At first, it was just for me. I was making candles for myself. I was making candles for my friends, my family, and how they give you that feedback, but it just wasn't enough for me, right? Because I'm looking at it like, you're my friend, you're my family. Of course, you're going to say what you say, but what about them? What about them? So then it was the late nights for me. I'm just going to be honest. It was the late nights, going to bed, staying up late. It was wax everywhere, burn tests that didn't burn right, scents that didn't smell the way I imagined them to smell. And I wanted to quit more times than I can count. I'm so serious, guys. That's how frustrating owning a candle business can be. It will have you about to pull every string of hair out of your head. And I'm just being honest. But every time I pour a candle, I feel calmer, more present. I felt more grounded. And that's when I realized this wasn't just wax and fragrance. This was my therapy. This was my healing. This was my peace, and now every candle I make and hand pour by me, I choose my wax carefully. I test my scents. I take my time because rushing never feels good to me anyways. I like everything to be perfection, like perfect. And let me be real with you just for a second, guys. Just let me be real with you. Starting a candle business is not easy. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anyone that says it's easy, I salute them. I promise you, I salute, I salute, I salute. There are days when things don't come out right. Wigs that act funny, labels that didn't line up right, orders that took longer than planned. That's why I'm stuck right now. Maybe even having to change my launch date from the 17th. But I keep going because I know why I started. I keep going, guys. So don't give up. If anything, I will tell you, if this is your passion and this is something that you truly, truly want to do not give up. I make candles for people like me. People who need a moment to just breathe, to reset, to feel calm in their own space. You know what I mean? Like Nikki's Candle Wax Bar isn't about perfection. It's about intention. It's about honesty. It's about creating something that feels like peace in a jar, right? If you've ever had to start over, if you've ever struggled quietly, if you've ever needed calm, then guess what? You're in the right place. Here at Nikki's Candle Wax Bar, you're in the right place, guys. And like I said, I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting handmade candles, the linen scents, the wax melts, and my car fresheners, which those are coming soon as well. I'm waiting for that order to come so that I can go ahead and make those as well. I had some over here on my shelf, but I don't have any anymore. Also, I'm just grateful for you guys, and I just want to say welcome in, welcome to Nikki's Candle Wax Bar. This is where I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the uglier, the ins, the outs, the raw footage, no editing, just me being me. Right? And those of y'all that know Boss Lady Treats know that I could be funny, know that I could be serious, know that, hey, I could just be me at times. That's the most important thing. So once again, I greatly do want to thank you guys for just coming, supporting, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, send me any type. I love feedback. I love comments. I love, just being able to interact with you guys, because I can't do it in person, but it just feels also real that I'm able to connect with you guys here, and just be able to share, my blessings, showing you guys what I'm really grateful for, and, just letting you guys into my world, into Nikki's Candle Wax Bar, and giving you guys, everything. This is who I am, this is just me. And like I said, once again, I do want to thank you guys. This is a voiceover because once again, my mic was not on. I did not know that. I pretty much talk faster than the video, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just let the music play after all of this because I'm out of words right now, guys. I'm so sorry, but once again, just make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to comment. Make sure to give me your feedback. And most importantly, make sure to go get on my add yourself to my email listing so that you can, get those free giveaways, those discounts. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, right? We're all in this together. So we're just going to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So moving forward, make sure you guys go ahead and get added on to that email listing so that you guys can know, and make sure to like and subscribe over on my YouTube channel so that and hit the notification bell so that you definitely don't miss any content that I'm uploading. I do have many more videos and contents that I do have to upload here. Moving forward, definitely don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Want to make sure that you stay up to date. Right now, it looks like that's just me doing like the temperature with the thermometer, because you definitely want to make sure that it's at the right throw before you actually pour. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I was testing the temperature to make sure it was at the right temperature before I pour. There you go. Slow down. Okay. I had to slow down. And now that's just me pouring in the fragrance. I'm going to go ahead and stir it just to make sure I get a stronger scent. And now I'm going to go ahead and I store it for 2 minutes, guys. I'm so sorry. And now I'm just pouring the wax into the jars. I like to heat my jars before I pour them. I didn't catch that on video, but I'm just saying it. Didn't want the video to go over too long. It's already at 18 minutes anyways. But so I do like to pour the wax over, all over the wood as well, because it burns evenly and clean. It gives it just that clean, burn when you do it that way. So you can see barely, but you can see. That's what I'm doing here. But that was 5 of the So Fresh, So Clean cotton. The ones that are there next to it are the Go Within Inner Peace. It's 5 of those. As I stated, I was making those thinking that I was recording, just to find out that my mic wasn't even on. And my mic wasn't on this one either. So that's why I'm doing the voiceover. So please forgive me, but I was not going to redo this video again. That's why I'm doing the voiceover. But until next time, bye.